What if your dream sports car vanished? Not because it failed, but because the world around it changed. That's exactly what's happening to the Toyota Supra MK5. After years of carrying the legendary Supra badge into the modern era, Toyota has finally decided to discontinue the MK5 by March 2026. For car enthusiasts, this feels like the end of an era, a bittersweet goodbye to one of the most famous names in automotive history. The Supra, born in the late 1970s, evolved over generations into a cultural phenomenon. The A80 Supra of the 1990s became an icon thanks to its 2JZ engine, bulletproof tuning potential, and of course, its appearance in movies and games that made it a global legend. When Toyota revived the Supra in 2019, fans expected the return of that same raw spirit. But the MK5 turned out to be a very different machine, a collaboration between Toyota and BMW that sparked both excitement and controversy. Built alongside the BMW Z4, sharing its platform and engine, the MK5 was powerful and refined, but many enthusiasts claimed it lacked Toyota's soul. Still, the MK5 found its loyal base, winning hearts with its precision handling, 3.0-liter turbocharged straight-six engine, and sleek coupe design. So why end it now? The reasons go far beyond just sales numbers. The truth is, the sports car market has been shrinking globally, with buyers shifting to SUVs and EVs. Even iconic models like the Nissan GT-R and Audi TT are facing uncertain futures. For Toyota, keeping the Supra alive meant high production costs and stricter emission regulations that demanded constant updates. The partnership with BMW also meant Toyota couldn't evolve the car freely without huge investments. And as the Z4 nears the end of its life, the shared platform has simply run its course. Combine all that with Toyota's aggressive shift toward electrified performance through the Gazoo Racing division, and you begin to see why the company is pulling the plug. To mark its farewell, Toyota plans a final edition Supra, giving fans one last chance to own this modern classic before it drives off into history. It's a decision that feels both inevitable and tragic, a recognition that the age of traditional gas-powered sports cars is rapidly fading. The Supra MK5 may not have been perfect, but it brought the Supra name back to life when nobody else could, and that alone makes it special. Its departure symbolizes the changing priorities of the automotive world, from pure emotion to sustainability and technology. And while some may criticize Toyota for ending it too soon, the company seems to be preparing for something bigger, something that may redefine what Supra means in the electric age. With the MK5 reaching its final lap, the real question now is, what's next for the Supra name? Toyota has made it clear that while this version is being discontinued, the Supra badge itself is far from dead. The company has been quietly developing a new strategy for performance cars, one that blends traditional driving excitement with cutting-edge hybrid and electric technology. Rumors suggest that the next Supra could be a hybrid-powered coupe built entirely in-house, without BMW involvement, marking a return to Toyota's independent engineering roots. But before we talk about the future, let's understand what this discontinuation really means for car lovers and collectors. The 2026 final edition Supra will likely become a collector's dream, a rare, last-of-its-kind sports car in a world rapidly moving toward electrification. Prices are expected to climb, not drop, as supply dries up and enthusiasts realize how few modern cars like this will ever exist again. The Supra MK5, once criticized for being half BMW, may ironically gain legendary status simply because it represents the end of an era when gasoline coupes still roared on open roads. Beyond nostalgia, the Toyota decision also reflects a major industry shift. Automakers worldwide are cutting back on low-volume, high-cost performance cars to focus on EVs and hybrid SUVs. Regulations in Europe and Asia are tightening, and keeping a turbocharged inline-six gets more difficult every year. For Toyota, this is about strategy, moving its performance legacy from mechanical muscle to intelligent power. Their Gazoo Racing line is already expanding, With hybrid systems in development, and engineers have hinted that future GR models, including a potential Supra EV, could use advanced solid-state batteries to deliver instant torque and near-silent acceleration. If that happens, the Supra might evolve from a roaring sports coupe to a silent electric predator, faster, cleaner, but still carrying that same DNA of power and precision. The emotional connection people feel to the Supra comes more than just speed. It's about rebellion, individuality, and heritage. Ending the MK5 doesn't erase that, it preserves it for a new chapter. Collectors will guard the remaining MK5s like treasures, while younger drivers might fall in love with whatever futuristic version Toyota brings next. The truth is, the Supra has always adapted to its time, from its grand touring roots in the 1980s to its street racing fame in the 1990s, and now into a new world of digital dashboards and electric motors. The discontinuation of the MK5 isn't a death sentence, it's an evolution waiting to happen. And when the Supra returns, whether hybrid or fully electric, it will once again challenge the norms, just as it always has. Because legends never really disappear, they just transform to survive.